So Katie's art project, my best friend growing up, which this story is, widely popular on the internet. And so I'm sure people have heard the story before, but my best friend growing up passed away when we were 19 of leukemia. And I always wanted to do something for her. We'd always wanted to start a business together. And when I was doing In the Heights, my first Broadway show, I was a swing, which means I wasn't on stage every single night. And I had a lot of time to kind of think. And I thought, I have all these friends. I have access to all these amazing artists. And Katie was an artist, a fine artist, not performing artist. But I was like, she would have loved to spend a day painting with a famous painter or something, that was the thing she did in her very last days, was just making these collages after she couldn't paint anymore and, all this stuff. So I started this organization. A friend of mine had just started, Luis Salgado had just started a nonprofit. I was like, give me some tips. And he helped me kind of get it off its feet. And throughout the years, we did a lot of really incredible projects. And the premise of it was connecting kids facing terminal and life-threatening illness with professional artists. And the idea, now we did Hamilton and legacy. What is a legacy is so cliche, but it's cliche because it's true, as they said in If Then. That, the artist, everybody wants their life to mean something, right? You wake up, you get out of bed because you think there's some purpose to getting out of bed. And the kids and the artist have this really astute and keen sense of time, right? Because artists always feel like there's not enough time. I'm running out of time. I don't have enough dance years left. How long can my hands paint for? And these kids are facing a clock with their lives. Right. And so there's actually this common denominator between the two of them, this deep desire to get their voice out, to have their voice be heard, and that there's actually a ticking, literally time bomb in some cases around them. And so getting them together produce these amazing things. Some kids wanted to write music and record songs. Some kids wanted to make a piece of art for their family, photography. And so, and you got to record one of those sessions, right?
Yeah, she wrote a song with the girl, and then I filmed a music video with a green screen in the hospital. Yep. And then, it was crazy, the timing, because I don't know if you remember, 2 or 3 days after I delivered that video, the girl passed away.
Yep. Yeah, really. And that happened with another, one of our patients, where she made this really, really beautiful piece of art. And actually, so her brother was sick with the same illness. And they both were, her brother was in the room when she was making this piece of art. Anyway, long story long, I reached out a few years later to just check on the mom, and the brother had passed away too. And she said how important it was that she had this piece of artwork from the kids.